Hello everyone, welcome back to Xypheria, where we are somewhere else that we haven't been before. Because this place was established like 2 days ago, officially at least. And there's already boats along the river bend and there's buildings everywhere. This is the Viking district. And we're going to be joining the Viking district just because, you know, as Sestay, who's the one building over there, and I always said, being a pirate is basically being a Viking. So, when are we taking off to plunder places? In here we got Jess and Soft working. They're the Viking queens, because they're the ones who established this district and got the little cursor marker up here for it. So you may be wondering, where are we going to be living? And we're going to be living up here, up past this place. There we go. This here used to be the home base of someone else, Salvatore, who left the server or hasn't been on for long enough that this is free for me to take. Only one small problem about this area. Salvatore clearly didn't care about the natural decoration of the place. So first thing we need to do is that I need to fix these ice spikes to the best of my ability. And then, who's over there? Who's over there? Who are you? Hey! Bit too close here! My lady! My queen. You can always come past my queen. When you're Viking, you bow to the Viking queens. Oh, she's following me. Oh no, Soph is seeing all the damages Salvatore has made, and it probably thinks that it's me. Thinks that I'm a slob. But I'm not. Not. Yes. yes. What I was trying to say was, once I fixed everything, which I have now, I'm going to be building a little hut for myself. Somewhere to start up. So I've decided to build a house right there. Isn't it an amazing little template? This is where my house is going to be. And I built this originally thinking like I want to make a house that was really Viking themed. Like it just looked like an actual Viking house, unlike those back there that looked like Viking Minecraft houses. I wanted something that looked more like how recreations of how Viking houses actually looks like. But then I realized I hate building houses. I hate it, okay? I hate it so much. That's a reason I don't have a house on this server this time. I don't have one because I hate it. So I realized I don't need to build this house shaped, more like house. I can do it organic because organic building is what I like to do. So why not just build organically? Why not? I can do a world tree in my house. Totally. I can get 2 horses and squish them together for a Sleipnir. Yeah, I'll do that. That would be really bad. I have a lot of questions. I have so many questions about this. Why is the ice underneath here? Aha! So I figured out something, at least. I decided after actually making these trees that I did not want the house to be here. Because then I made a little test and I made these things at the end I found on a ship that I link in the description. And I just think they're amazing, these dragon heads. They're so sweet, but if I'd made the house here, then you wouldn't have been able to see the dragon heads. So no dragon heads for us. Instead, we have this small long house that isn't all that long, and it actually got windows, unlike actual long houses. And it's just sitting here with its straw roof, the insides, which is empty. I've already removed the dirt from the roof, so now we can see the bottom of the roof in all its glory. It's all its mismatch of colored glory. I think this is going to be a fantastic place to build. I'm going to try doing interior. That is going to be something I hate. Again, I have a very unbalanced build palette, so to say. I've basically got terraforming, and that is it. Everything else is hard. Here it is. Here's the roof. The roof is full of snow and ice and plants. Because this is an old straw roof, so the things have begun growing on it. At least that was my idea. Something can spawn here. And fixed. Small places where things can spawn. I actually saw a zombie up here at one point. So I'm very disappointed in my own snow layering. Because I know that one layer, that can spawn stuff. You need at least 2 layers to make everything safe. I think I quite like these trees, even though they're really weird. They are really weird. The branches are hanging weirdly at it. That's just a branch sticking out here. I totally forgot that's just a branch sticking out there. Anyways, they do actually look good. See? They look nice. I asked my friends to pick between 3 trees, I think it was. And they thought this one looked best, and that's also the one I liked the best, so it worked out for me. I'll be honest, even though I asked them, if I didn't like that choice, I would not have done that choice. I asked my friends, full knowing that I will ignore them if I don't like what they say. Heads! 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 I feel fulfilled now. Thank you, Lily. That's nice. Hello, T. Hello. What's you got in here? Some tools? Why did you strip naked? Oh, you're ready to die. I need more heads. Danke. I've got all the heads I need now. Ah, that felt great. You know, there's nothing better than going off and buying a bunch of heads. I have no idea where these ice bears came from. Ice bears! This is the second time I made this mistake. They're polar bears. God. Anyways, I've collected snow. Snow blocks, where are they? They're there. Some leaves. Some coarse dirt. Some, what is it called? Podzol. And a bunch of stone. Because, one, we're going to be terraforming a bit out here on the garden area. Make it pleasant. Like more pleasant than it already is. Put some ice taps on these trees. Like there's that. And then hopefully make a little path going back here to where the queens have their meeting hall, I guess you'd call it. Where inside I've got a little me. And there's a disturbing sound. Was that the foxes? It must have been. Look, me and T are having dinner with Jess and Soft, the queens, with my... I hate this. Let's not look at that anymore. It's just bad. I was thinking could be good with a... Let's see first. So I was thinking a road that may be connected up here at the smeltery. What was it? Blacksmith. Yeah, maybe up here with the blacksmith and then a little bridge or something. And then just have a road moving along here. And have the road kind of zigzagging through the ice spikes, making an organic form. And then hopefully either I'll make a little dock over here and over here, but I was hoping to connect it up to this area where I am also going to be doing some terraforming with some road stuff. The worst part about doing anything road related, like making a road in a snow biome, is that. It's the snow that falls down and covers everything up. So either I have to put string on everything, and I mean everything, or I have to use a bunch of, let's see, is there snow under here? Yeah, of course there is. Of course there's snow under here. Or I know that's going to be using path blocks. A lot of path blocks, and I kind of don't want to. Mostly because path blocks, they aren't the prettiest in my eyes. They fit really well in like this biome because it's brownish and everything is brown and yellow and snowy and green and blue and white and brown and yellow. So in that fashion, yeah, it does fit in, but I can't just have a world that is only path blocks. I think I'd die inside if I did that. Here's my quest blocks. These are all going to be path blocks when I'm done with this shit. I also want the pot soil and the coarse dirt, and that I can grow stuff on that. So either I have to have shade by trees, or I gotta string it up. Okay, I've grabbed my items, so I'm going to be showing a little bit of how I'm going to be doing this. Let's see, get this stuff away. All the ice, a lot of coarse dirt, just because I love coarse dirt. And it's just a bit of that. And then that. Move that thing. And then... Oh, I saw you! Ugly thing. Ugly green thing coming here. Threatening my place. My beautiful place. My beautiful place. Maybe not some stone decorations on the side for here. Just because, you know, there's a lot of trees here. I am making so much sense. Okay, so it's basically this, and this looks ugly. I'm going to fix this. That is not the block I wanted to use. We go. Remove this, and then... maybe like this. Ta-da! I'm thinking either I'm not going to be using half-slabs here, or I'm going to find another way, just because half-slabs is just going to destroy this palette I'm making here. It's just going to look weird, okay? Trust me on this. It's going to look weird. It always looks weird when there's suddenly just a bunch of, what's it called, oak slabs somewhere where there's nature things. A bit more of this stuff. This ugly yellow stuff. I'm really just dissing the path blocks. I'm being real mean to it. I'm thinking I'll just finish up the rest of this, the road all the way back to the Viking village. And then I'll be right back with you guys. Just a bit. Help! 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 I'm lost! I've gotten lost! It's terrible being lost in a wheat field that sprouted overnight. Or through the course of a week. I made a wheat field. Don't ask me why I just made a wheat field. And over here's the road, which is finished and is looking good. Look at it. So nice. Also, a snowstorm has just been through, and my string everywhere, it's working out. But the road goes all the way from the house is over there, all the way over here, where it goes down a little bit, down to the river, where you have to jump a bit to get through. And there's a boat. You could use the boat, but I don't think it's worth it. And then it continues on through the forest over on this side. And then it's back on the road that Osh made when he made his house over there. As I said, the road goes all the way to the house. Oh, there's a little bit here that isn't made, mostly because I'm still debating how I'm going to do this. I've thought about maybe building a little wooden structure here, so it'll be like you come out here and then it doesn't go down because there's some wood stuff. And then over here this way, instead of having to circle your way between the ice taps and stuff like that. Maybe remove some of this ice spike, like this one. Yeah, so it's a bit bigger and easier to go through. And now we have the inside here, where you can see the roof in all its glory. And that's a leaf block that's been covered up. Okay then. So the next step of our Viking feconination, I already looked the part. Now I need my house. I need a good Viking house for a good Viking lad. I've gathered some materials for what I'm going to be building in here. I've actually figured out a design for the interior because I was stressing so much thinking about just doing interiors. I hate doing interiors. And we got the ice taps on the trees and a little road down here. Down to this place. Oh no, it's those dudes. These guys. This guy. Come on. Die! Burn! You witch! Burn! You know, this hurts less than I thought it would. Oh, he's dead now. Good riddance. Hello, I saved you and your friends. I love you too. My general plans for the house is based on what I could find about longhouses on the internet. Basically, there wasn't really a sleeping area that was done by a fire pit they had, where they also cooked the food and ate the food. There was these bench thingies where they could sleep on. And that's kind of the general gist I got out of it. And then I want a little meeting room that isn't by the eating room. But not a room because, you know, it's one big thing and they didn't really have interior walls. And I want some place where I can put up some armor and, you know, just make it look pretty while still trying to keep it in a Viking feel. I've already marked out on the roof places where I'm going to have beams going across. I'm thinking about covering up the roof, but I'm also thinking about keeping it looking like this and then using a weird mix of beams so it looks like it's being held up. But it might look weird, so who knows? First step, get some things on the ground. Oh no. Oh no, that's empty space under here. Step 1, get some covering under the ground. You know, if I had a house that was placed directly on the dirt, I would cry. I say well knowing that I basically live in a house that's placed directly on the dirt and that I cry about. Okay, and then the floor is basically just going to be this. Because, again, from what I could gather, their floors were just kind of hay and different herb stuff. I have no idea why they'd put herbs in the floor, but I can't knock it till I try it. After a long day out farming some wheat, gathering berries, there's nothing better than kicking off your shoes, going inside into your warm home, sitting on your bed bench thing and eating your berries. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. It is so comfortable. I feel great now. So this is the house. I don't have a fire in the campfire simply because I don't want the smoke everywhere. I hate smoke. We got some drawers over here too, just for some storage. A little crafting area with a book where there isn't a book in it because I don't have any books with quills. And then there's this area. This is the seating area where you can sit here in these fine chairs and have a little meeting. Where there's going to be a map. And that's the inside, basically. There's not all that much to it. I hang the little lamp here because it was really dark in this area. And of course, I put up some boots because, you know, you take your boots off when you go inside. There's a bit of snow that I've kicked off and some ice from my boots. On the back, I closed the windows, just chopped them off, filled them in. So that looks different now, and I think that was a good idea. And it looks really cozy when I look in. I really want to go in to the heat, have some coziness. Maybe spread out on the giant cow skin and eat some berries. Just take in the plants that have gone out of control because I'm watering them too much. And then just have a little relaxing time looking at my gold that I have plundered from places, from people, stolen after I murdered them. Being a Viking is nice. So I think this is a good place to end our Viking episode. I got a house now. I've got my wheat field. I got my path all the way over to the Viking queens, their meeting halls. And I've got my own house where I can invite the queens. They're gonna be content with sitting on the same chairs as everyone else, but I think they'll manage and not kill me. Hopefully not kill me for the disrespect. Holy scheisse, this is a lot of salmons. This is perfect enough for the queens when I invite them over. And then we can put the salmon ready for cooking. Ta-da! When I found out, because I don't know why I never thought about the fact that you could put stuff on the campfires even when they were turned off, so you know it never gets cooked. But when I found out you could, I was so happy. And I love the little icon, the little pixel art for the salmon. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and goodbye!